Hello, my friends. Did you think we were done with Bobby's podcast? Absolutely freaking not, because I got to tell you what the heck is going on. So let me get on my newscaster voice. Here's what the heck is going on. Front page news that you need to know before you leave the house. An alleged global... I don't even know why I'm talking in that voice. Let me stop. An alleged global Guinness, the beer, not the Book of World Records, shortage was affecting St. Patrick's Day celebrations all over. Some pubs didn't have enough for the tap for festivities, and evidently Guinness is a tried and true favorite beer. Once again, I said in the podcast earlier, I don't actually drink alcohol. I drink root beer, so I like to say I get crunk, not drunk. The International Space Station crew recently pranked the SpaceX team that was sent to pick them up, because they've been up there for months. So they went to go pick them up because they're stranded astronauts. Their name are Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams. So one of the Russian cosmonauts aboard the International Space Station wore an alien mask as the SpaceX crew boarded. And I have to say, that prank could not be more perfect than as we're close to April 1st and Fool's Day. My goodness, that is a freaking hilarious prank. And how scared would you be if you went up to go save somebody and you see this alien mask? Oh, it makes a good plot to a movie, though. Ted Lasso is returning for another fourth season of Apple TV Plus. I've not seen the show. I will say that I saw the costumes at Spirit Halloween last year, and I don't really know too much about it, but I know that people love it. So Jason Sudeikis, keep doing what you're doing. The new season is going to film in Kansas City before heading to the UK. Production will start in July. Volkswagen, I don't know if you knew this. Fun fact, then not only do they make cars, but they actually make sausages. Yes, this is a real true story. They're not popular here in the United States. They make sausages across the pond in Europe. So Volkswagen's currywurst sausage is almost as popular as its cars. Get this, the sausage is a hit with customers in Europe. Volkswagen sold just under 9,000 million sausages and 9 million cars last year. So sausages to cars, the ratio is just absolutely insane. And I'll round up what's trending and what the heck is going on with Starbucks being ordered to pay $50 million for Burning Man's groin. Bum, bum, bum. That's a real story. So this story is out of Law 360. They say Starbucks has been ordered to pay, get this, $50 million, $50 million to a man whose groin was burned. I'm touching my groin. You can see that. That's so weird. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Anyway, his groin, his private part area, was burned by the hot drink served to him at Starbucks. So the Los Angeles man, where he lives, was working for Postmates and was picking up 3 venti-sized medicine balls. Oh, I've had one of those. They're really good when you're sick. They're made mixture with herbal tea and I think lemonade. Anyway, so he picked up 3 piping hot medicine balls, and when the beverages spilled on his lap, it burned his private parts. Witnesses reported hearing screams and seeing the victim in agony. He sued, and as the jury ruled in his favor, the victim says he's no longer... Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is what the story is saying. He's no longer able to make love. And Starbucks says, we sympathize with Mr. Garcia, but we disagree with the jury's decision that we were at fault for his incident and believe the damages awarded were to be excessive. And I have to say, Starbucks, shame on you, because if I couldn't use my private parts because a drink spilled in it, guess what? You are paying for that. We're taking you to court, and we're doing that on Judge Judy, baby. But as always, I like to throw in a question for the podcast. Feel free to weigh in the comments below. Do you think $50 million is too much? Keep in mind, this man burned his private parts and he can't use them as of right now. Is he lying? I hope not. But I also kind of hope he is, because that sucks for him if he can't do that anymore. My goodness. So what do you think? Is $50 million too much for Starbucks to pay out? Here's my thing. I think they've got the money. That's like the stuff that the CEO finds in the couch cushions of his couch, because he's got that in change lying around. So $50 million isn't really that much for Starbucks, but it does open the door for plenty of other people who spilled a hot drink on themselves who might get awarded money from Starbucks. So if you do have Starbucks today, be careful, because they are piping hot, and watch your groin area. And as I ended, that's what the heck is going on. Ouch.